DACA is a program that was started for students so that they would be able to continue with their education, get a college education, get their licenses, and it's like it gives you like a sense of safety.
The misconceptions also getting stronger because of the fact that now DACA has been seen like as a negative thing, so now people are gonna think that dreamers are now like also like a negative thing.
It like hurts to hear that people think you're a criminal when all you want to do is go to college, get your education, and become a productive member of society, be able to take care of yourself, take care of your family.
I would say Latino is a more inclusive term for all Latin American countries versus like Hispanic. I feel Hispanic is like too closely tied to Spain.
There's a thin line between the two terms, and it sucks that a lot of people don't even know the difference.
You have the whole Afro, you have the indigenous, you have, so much more blended into, just look at the West Indies. You have, part of the East Indian in your culture. It's everything. It's a real melting pot.
People should really educate themselves and get to know the difference between different cultures, different terminologies.
It's just like the same type of people who will be like, oh, like those Mexicans, and like not all of us are Mexicans. Like
Exactly.
It's those same type of ignorant people who just like don't care about the differences.
For starters, there's the hypersexualization of both men and women. Mostly for women, it's kind of like...
We're spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spicy.
We have an attitude.
Very jealous, or...
They're all supposed to be curvy.
Yes,
we wear
especially-
tight clothing all the time.
And that's what is represented in the media, so that's what people are going to take as like the norm.
I feel like there is no set way to be Latino, just like because we're so diverse, and not only is there stereotypes placed on us and how we act, but there's also, especially within our own community, of you're not a real Latino, and you're not a real Latino because you don't know how to speak Spanish. And there's just like basically this cookie cutter way of being Latino, but there isn't, because we're so diverse, and literally Latinos come in like all colors, shapes, and sizes.
In my case, machismo is a huge thing in my family, just because they treat women so fragile, and they treat men like, oh, you have to go out there, you gotta go out there and work.
It's like women become they're like underneath men in a way. And so anything we say is not really taken seriously. We're expected to come home and cook every day. We're expected to be the caretaker of the family, but a lot of the women of our generation, we're out there getting this coin.
I think it's just also old societal thing, not just in Latino culture, but in other cultures as well, where the man has to be the one to, we can't show emotion.
We are the generation to change that. I want my kids to grow up in a household where they see the man and female equal.
That was that question I kept chasing, like, who am I, like, as a Latino?
Just being really knowledgeable about our roots is really what the Latino culture is to me.
As I grew up, I started becoming more proud of who I am and become more proud of being a Latina, and I just love the fact that we are so present and we're so diverse.
Being Latino to me is, I can't be me without being Latina.
Yeah.
So like, I'm one with the culture. I grew up with it. I speak Spanish. I'm a Spanish major. Like, it's influenced my life, and it's gonna influence my life forever.